Maybe the river could be crossed on that? I see a cage, and in it...
In the darkness of the woods, you spot... Despite the...
Go on. There is much...
He eyes you.
I stand...
He sighs.
The roads are rather dusty today. No. Not for wine, nor for water, but for source.
He pours a glass of wine from a bottle in his greatcoat and drinks it down in one...
To your very good health, I'm sure. I am Jehan. Above all, I am a demon hunter. Underneath it all, I am what those... Of course you are. That is what God... Quid pro quo will come as no...
He points to...
I know it's there. The answer... Consider it, and let me The demons, like all of... There is my advice. Above all else, remember that. May you wander...
Protect against food one.
that together, Bree?
I'm all right.
That's it. The barrels and the chests. Oh, go on, the Lord.
The Magister stops, barking orders.
I'm going, no. Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? We do cruel things.
He licks his lips.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rod.
His sliver of a smile.
I'm very good at what I do. There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current best convinced me I was mistaken.
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once.
Interesting. Very well. Seems peaceful here, does but they do. Consider for I've need of a rat catcher. Of course, I must depart post-haste, but Julian here...
Stay behind.
Like I said. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How... One last thing. Should this happen, just wait. Adieu. The time has come, my stitched lit lovelies. We set
These sacks weigh like...
Get on board and man your stations.
The Magister is...
You! Yes, I am... Now answer me. Did you meet with the Magister? By the Bishop's bones, you saw it. Dwarf, Raymond. Too many things have gone. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. There's a local...
It may be
It's wild. Should you find any such place, and better yet, in that case...
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
I did not kill Alexander, you stupid ape. Release me!
The lizard hangs.
Welcome.
One bloody...
Taste. Or indeed you could stand there gawping as if your master had just ordered you to be quick about it before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip. Excellent. Now if you'd be so... Speed!
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over. Not while you're crying,
A valiant warrior against the 40. Taken too early.
If they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
you simple.
Eat, or drink, or balls.
Who gains the title most divine?
Water looks a bit cold to me. Hello, Mrs.
The little boy looks at you.
You be... No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most dads. We're waiting...
He went swimming.
For...
That's what I said. Fort Joy. That's right.
I think he's an... I hope Joe doesn't smell when he comes back.
A boy at swim. Your name is Joe.
Hello, lady.
The little boy...
Hello. Cool.
Mrs., have you seen our friend Joe?
The horror grows.
No, that's a horror...
She bursts into tears, then looks from you to her. After a moment,
So where's Joe? It's okay.
I think we should go.
Bye-bye, Mr.
they skip away.
Go on, you. The Lord.
The Magister stops, barking orders.
You'd tell me.
He licks his...
See, I'd like to... Oh, no, I'm very... There was a best convinced...
He leans...
Interesting. Very well seen, but they do. Consider for... I've need of a rat catcher. Of course.
Stay behind.
Like... And with that, I must be off. One last thing. Should this happen, adieu. The time has come, my stitched-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
The Magister...
You! The damn...
Yes, now answer me. Avoid woken Ravens. Too many things are rumour. There's a local... It may be in... It's wild. Should you find any such place, in that case...
Go forth.
The carved fig, your touch.
Keeping it together, Bree.
What do you want? Boss is busy. Good. Listen up. I brought you up.
He lifts.
This who sent...
The formidable...
Enough! But...
His sneer...
And you better have... Brave lad, I hope for your sake you've got good news for me. If you don't already...
He winces loudly and holds a hand to the bandage on his side.
The best of the best. Lucky for me. So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy? I've got people, but me? Here's one I heard. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all. All just been telling us all kinds of this and that about Godwoken. So no, I'm not convinced. We're swirling the drain. So, what do you want? Ah, I should have guessed. I could help you. But last I heard, you was working for the Magisters. Big shots at the boats. Now, why in the name of all the...
An unpleasant smirk twitches around the corners of his mouth.
Right. I reckon I could help you out.
He gestured.
Had a bit of fat that ain't like... And wouldn't you guys name it? I sent a few... I'd like a word with the guy. Glad you... No one said... Tell him I sent you. Good. One more thing. If there's something you want to find out... Here. You can take good luck.
This must be the place Lohar mentioned. It looks unassuming enough.
The dwarf, she calmly...
What do you want?
The dwarf...
All right, El. Those brutes are taking their sweet time down there. Get to it, then.
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
I've spotted
you think
something.
a crowbar would open this thing? Huh? You got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours.
There we go.
Finally.
Doors open.
Duna's dagger elf. You here to free us or kill us?
The male
We've only been...
Info.
No, I ain't gonna be played.
Well, at first, then some...
She taps her finger.
A woman. Best we head off.
The shrine depicts... You run your hands along... The room remains...
Boring. Careful now, that's a trap. Lohar will want to know of this. Well, this won't do. If I can get stuck, then I...
This shrine to do nothing. There's no mistake.
Nice.
I smell cabbages. Sauce around here.
Please, Alexander, don't bish
Who
me.
would do this?
Get her, Dallas. Get that sorcerer. Nice going, will you?
Weep, my friends, for Alexander. If you look into our things of
You can handle this.
Better get out there before Mortis makes it all the way past Arx. I asked you for...
He takes the letter from...
Bloody, this is bad. Hell if I... Of course, listen up, I need your help. Look, trouble is, I ordered it, that can't happen. Reckon I can get my people haven't heard from... I bet my lucky left foot. Pray to whoever you pray to that it ain't too late. Finally, give me your map. I don't want to know.
Nothing good. The Voidwoken are everywhere. Thank the Divine you're here to protect us.
Yes, of course.
don't care if we tear this place apart plank by plank. We will find him.
You can't just charge in here and ransack my business.
There's a murder on the loose, and you're thinking about you.
The dwarf reaches into a barrel and pulls out the innards fall to the...
Aye, the coin's sweet.
You'll clap on the...
Lucky ain't the...
The dwarf turns back to his work, slicing and disemboweling fish. Looking at the barrel, you see that someone has scrawled Black House on it in paint. You cast your eyes around.
Here, leave them barrels alone. I told...
You see a man, well-fed and wealthy, but stressed as he tries to...
See here, I'm very busy. The factory is crawling with magisters, a murderer, or a sorcerer, or some other... That's privileged information. An excellent point. Well made. The answer to your question is, unsurprisingly, a man in a house. A man in a house buys all the void-tainted fish I can...
That dark shadow crosses his face once more.
Not that I've ever met the man. Not sure I want to, if I'm honest. When you've been in business as long as I have, you learn... back to work.
Elf, have you seen a human acting suspiciously near here? Greycloak, watch your tongue. I'm after a wanted man, a tinkerer, but I could still find time to haul you into a cell. You can walk away from me, but if you see anything strange, report it immediately. Or the next magistrate...
Behind the container...
Please, you have to help me. The Magisters have gone mad. They're trying. Please help me. I don't want to... What? What? Please. What I have is more valuable than any coin purse. Oh, just please. I'll do it. Thank you. Bye, Lucian. 7 times... I'll follow you.
You found him.
The Magister steps forward.
What? What? No, you said you'd help.
You utter fool.
Prepare yourself!
And?
Are we safe? At last, I can breathe again. At last, you have my thanks. I can't just... But once I'm sure the way's clear, I'm running to Ox like a cat with its tail on fire. Please.
A damp...
In fact, back in the kitchen, I thought she was an idiot selling it so cheap. Then I swear, once I...